So Claxton, she looks solid in defense. She's a good looker batswoman, don't. She's better than Mangru in my book. Round the wicket, bowls to Claxton, and she's forward. And she's definitely better than this girl, Nerissa Crafton, who they are taken to the World Cup. She's better than her. She's, to be honest, I rate her as a batswoman better than Zayda James. In my mind, she's better than Zayda James. So I rate her as a nice looking batswoman. Bowls to Claxton. She's off the back foot, looking to cut. She off balance. It goes through to the keeper and there is no run. 2 deliveries to coming over number 36. Respect Banana Brook. Thank you. Have a good day. Valerie, I don't think it was a bad shot. I think it was poorly executed. Well, in that sense, it's a bad shot. But I think the shot was on. I think she could have hit that ball out of Derbyshire. It was really tennis ball bounce. I just think her head lit up and her head shifted. And so she never watched the ball closely onto the bat. Well, in the end, it's a bad shot, of course. But I really think that the shot was on. So, what happened here? 2 deliveries to come. So already there was a stump. Cross on her way, bowls to Claxton, and Claxton defends down the inside of the pitch, and there is no run. Stephen Roach is saying the men and women performances are going to put me in a mental institution with all these big losses. Another implosion, 139 for 3 to 171 for 6, said Valerie. And that's what I never want, I really want us to bat out the 50 overs. Bat out the 50 overs, a benchmark for me. Bowls to Claxton, who whipped this away. Through mid-wicket, she's off the mark in international cricket. And she will stay on one. They're coming back for 2 good running. 2 fast persons at the crease, Ali Lane and Claxton are quick. 173 for 6 at the end of 36. So she's off her mark and she's up and running in international cricket, Claxton, and she got 2 there. 2? Yes. Valerie said again the fitness and technique of these coaches, of these girls. If the coach is good, he's not doing a good job. Simit down the pitch, come Alia Lane, can't beat extra cover and there's no run. 15 from 12 deliveries. Can she make her top score? I think it's what, 40. Down the pitch again. And she steered this into the gap. Why does don't stay in your crease when you're not there, Alia Lane? Another single, 16 she is now. So Alain is on 16. Her top score, of course, 45. 35 her top score. The 49 that came in T20. So if she can give us her top score today, it will not be bad. Claxton, just a second. Don't listen to Shane Diaz. Just play your game. She turned this away. Good shot by Claxton. And she goes deep in her crease. And clip it down to long leg. And they will come back for 2. Surely. Comfortable so. They reach long before the ball even comes back. Speed. These 2 have speed to burn. Don't listen to Shane Diaz. Listen to me. Just play a normal game and bat 10 overs. Comes in, bowls to Claxton, and she swings this. Down to deep mid-wicket, down to cow corner for a single. 1 more to the total. She moves up to 5. 177 for 6. 36.4 overs have been bowled. Let's watch now as Ali Lane comes into strike. The left arm spinner comes in, bowls to her. She turned this into the onside. No run. Straight to square leg. Score remains at 177 for 6. One delivery to going over number 37. Bowled by Smith. She comes in now. Round the wicket. The left arm spinner bowls to a lane. Forward, then back. Then stroke it down the half side of the pitch to the bowler who field in her follow through. 177 for 6 at the end of over number 37. No one is challenging for a spot in the squad, said Valerie. The grassroots development is an issue. The grassroots development is an issue, Valerie. And I saw where Jamaica fired their under-19 coach. Rightfully or wrongfully, I am not pleased with the way how it was done. And it's something that I probably need to call the coach and ask him about, because or the JCA, because the information I'm getting it was handled in a haphazard way. But I think they do it because they think that they need to see improvement from the under-19 girls. But Valerie, what is going to motivate the girls? Let's take this delivery from, who is it? Cross, bowls to Claxton. Up and over the cover, down towards the boundary. It's slowing up, but it's won the race. It's 4 runs. She moves up to 9. What is going to motivate a girl like Nia Latchman? What is going to motivate a girl like Riliana Grimman? And although she's in the squad, I have to practically beg and make a lot of noise for her to be in the squad. What is going to motivate a girl like Hector when they know that they are better than Cherry and Fraser? They know that they are better than Manny Mangru. But yet still, these girls keep on getting picked ahead of them. They know that they perform better than Janella Glasgow. They know that they perform better than Zayda James. And these girls keep on getting picked ahead of them. What is going to motivate them to do the hard work when they see girls that they are performing better and better than every time there's a regional tournament, continues to be selected for the West Indies team and continue to average 10 and less? The greatest form of motivation is promotion. That's the greatest form of promotion. Motivation. And these girls have feelings. These girls have sense. They might have low cricket IQ, but they know that they're better. They know that they're better than Nerissa Crafton, but yet still Nerissa Crafton was taken to the World Cup. So that's an issue that also need to be adjusted. Address. The girls must be rewarded. They're not good. Slapped away by Crafton with more intent this time down to the cover boundary for 4. She moves up to 13. Look at Crafton. Claxton. Look at Claxton. Look at her. Did you know that talent was there? There are many more in the West Indies like her playing now. Abigail Bryce, Sunela Shaw. But they has been stifled. And no matter what they do in the regional tournament, they are not getting a break. She hit this down to long on for 4 more. Or has it gone all the way? Yeah, 4 more to Claxton. You know, so those things have to be sorted out. You have to reward performances. Where's Amanda Edwards? Where's she? So Claxton has moved up to 17. West Indies 189 for 6 after 38 overs. I don't like the fact that Ali Lane is using her feet to the left arm spinner and giving herself room. Because she's going to fire one outside the half stump and she can't reach it. Down the ground though, good shot there, one run. So it's 192 for 6. Forward is Claxton. Simit round the wicket, both over the wicket, balls to Claxton, and she swung this down to mid wicket, caught at cow corner. So she went into it, never got the elevation, and she's caught at cow corner. 192 for 7. Claxton goes and debut for 17. Blame the coach for her dismissal. Of course, if you are coaching this team, what are you telling the girls them to do now? Go hard or bat out the 50 overs? And the way Ali Lane and Claxton is playing, the instruction from the coach is clear. His usual philosophy to go hard. You know? But that aside, because I don't know I'm done with the coach already, I don't know so the coach nah do it. Sorry about that. I 192 for 7. I was saying, if I'm the coach, I'm telling them to bat out the 50 overs. I would say bat to 45 and then you enjoy yourself. But it's clear that the coach is telling them to press gas. Cherry and Fraser comes in and that one played to the extra cover. May I take a bet with anybody say Fraser don't make 10? Anybody want a bet? Fraser can't make 10. Of course, Athena bat out the overs. But the shots that they are playing, does it give you the impression that the coach tell them to bat out the overs? It doesn't give me. I don't know anyone else. Stephen Roach is saying sack the whole team. No, Stephen Roach. There are good players in the team. There are good players in the team. And the team lacks quality. But I'm telling you the truth. If I was coaching this West Indies team, this one team, it would be better. If I took over this one team when Shane Diaz took it over, it would have been a very much better team right now. And Alia Alain hit that like a trace of, hit it like a tracer down to the extra cover boundary for 4. Just came on her front foot and slapped it down to the extra cover boundary for 4. She moves up to 23 and she has a broad smile on her face. That was it hard. Look at that. Lovely shot. But why are you playing those shots now? She danced down the pitch again and the bowler saw her coming, threw it wide off the half stump, but she managed to get back onto it in the air down to the fielder on the cover boundary. She moves up now to 24. So Ali Alain is on 24. West Indies 197 for 7 after 39.2 overs. Simit may get a 5 for her. May well be. She has gone 4 for 33 here now. So it's Charlie Dean comes back into the attack. Well, she's back into the attack. She has bowled 2 overs so far. She's got a bowl to Fraser. Anyone want a bet say Fraser not making 10? She plays that one into the covers. Oh, she will comes off the mark. Well done. She's off the mark. Will they come back for 2? No. So the question that I'm asking persons now. We down the pitch come Ali Lane and she hit it dead straight down to long on for a singer. From moment there, Fraser was in trouble. I'm surprised that the West Indies team made a World Cup final against Australia in 2022 and a 2022 was West Indies in a World Cup final in 2022. Trying to remember. It's a semi-final. I'm trying to remember, Valerie. 2022 we made a final or a semi-final. We always go into semi-finals, you know. Or that one pitched and turned across Cherry and Fraser. Now, so one of the things that I have always talked about, and this is, you know, the funny thing about it, whenever I talk, persons think that I'm attacking an individual. I'm not. Because it's not either or, but both could happen. We saw the investment that Cricket West Indies have made in Zayda James for the past 2 years since she made that half century in the World Cup. Yes, in the World Cup. She made a half century in the World Cup under 19. And after that, she has been sure picking the West Indies team. Look at Jazara Claxton. You saw what she did with the ball in the T20, the first match that she played. You saw what she can do with the bat today. You'd have loved it to have gone on. She never bowled that well today, but you can understand it happened to every bowler. She was on debut. Just imagine if that same investment had been made in Jazara Claxton over the last 2 years. Where she would be today. And I'm saying to you, there are 3 or 4 more girls in the Caribbean who has the ability and need the investment to be made in them. And there's one on the bench now in England, really Anna Grimman. She should be playing. She can bet. She can, as Ali Lane, Cherry and Fraser hit one down towards the boundary and they'll come back for 2. Good work there. So she's on 3. Manny Mangru should not be in the playing 11. Shermaine Campbell should be keeping. And Rihanna Agreement is going to bat. But they are listening to me now and in the next match they will make the change. Bowls to Fraser who's on the front foot and there's no run. Desmond Bremer is saying that she will make more than 10. You want a bet, Bremer? Let us bet now. I don't mind losing. Do you mind losing? I will bet. She turned this to mid-wicket and there is no run. So she hit this high in the air. Has it gone for 6? Let's see. You know, so you cause her to out Desmond Bremer. Are you cause her to out, you know? Because you see, if you never say anything to me, she'd have proved me wrong, you know. And so everybody that get a chance to laugh at me. But because you come here now, come bet me, are you cause her to out? As you said, Valerie, Smith got her 5 wicket all. So 5 for 36. Very last ball of the 10th over, she got her wicket. So Fraser goes for 3. I take no comfort in winning the bet, but I was realistic. No comfort in winning, but I was realistic. You know, no comfort. I take no comfort. No comfort. This is 41 overs. You see that we could easily bat out the 50 overs with the right approach? We could easily bat out the 50 overs. 3 o'clock. Touch and go for the 3 o'clock meeting. Down the pitch come Elaine and she slapped it down to cover. Fielder comes across, the ball hit her down although she's on the cover boundary. That's so hard Elaine hit it and they go back for 2. 2 more to the total. So Elaine now moves up to 28. The ball hit her in her chest. She was on the cover boundary, about 10 meters in from the cover boundary. She came across, I think that's Beaumont. The ball hit her in her chest, and the force of the ball pushed her back, that she fell back way, and they allowed to come back for 2. Off the back foot go Elaine as she realized that one was a little shorter, so she never chipped. And she looked to dab it. So here's Charlie Dean in her final over. She comes in now. Over the wicket, bowls to Elaine, and Elaine on the front foot, ease it down to long off for 1. She playing a very good innings here, Elaine. The score goes up now to 205 for 8. Elaine is on 29. Fletcher is yet to score. In fact, she has yet to face. So let's watch the approach of Fletcher. Let's see if they're going to have some pride and said, we are not going to get bowled out by England. Let's see. Lord appeals, very close, not out. Turning sharply. Turning sharply. Comes in now, bowls off the back foot. Pulled away by Mumma. Down to back with a square leg. They're gone for 1. Fletcher is off the mark. The score goes up to 206 for 8 after 41.5 overs. Block this last delivery now, Elaine. Don't give Charlie Deans a wicket. Let you go wicketless. Don't give her a wicket. Well done. She just blocked it and say, you going wicketless. That's it for Charlie Dean. 10 overs, no wicket. Well done. Yeah. So Tony Wait is saying, yeah, Williams. Fraser is just there for looks, said Valerie. Wow. Valerie, those comments are not mine. How far is West Indies women are behind Australia as Australia smashed England? Can you imagine? Wasn't Fraser around for a little while? She should bring some experience to the bottom order, or am I wrong? No. She shouldn't be. Let's say, I would not pick her in the squad. I don't think she has shown the quality. You look at her numbers. Her numbers doesn't reflect that she's better than a number of little seamers that we have in the Caribbean. And let's cut away down towards the boundary. Work for the fielder. They will get 2, or will the ball win the race? It's slowing up. It gets there. Oh, brilliant stop by the field, and they will come back for 3. Surely they will come back for 3. Yes. Or they stay on 2? Did they come? Who played the shot? They're going to check the boundary, but I think she done well. I'm trying to see if they got 3 there or 2. They're double checking it. I think she was safe. So while I check that, the point I'm making is that if everybody is averaging, say, just for argument's sake, 10, everybody, it could be 4 and her knee could have hit the cushion. Right there it is 4. As you see now, her knee hit the cushion before she touched the ball. 4 runs. Well played. Her knee hit the cushion before she touched the ball. It should be 4, right? You're going to check it again. If everybody's averaging 10, why just stick with one person? That's what I'm saying, you know. Why stick with one person year after year after year and that person keep failing? Give somebody else a chance then. Give somebody else the opportunity. It's a different thing if that person was averaging 15 and everybody else averaging 10. Clear they would just not be at the standard of that person. But everybody's at the same standard, so why go with one person? Look at the numbers in regional cricket. The last tournament that was played was what? Over the wicket, bowls. Fletcher, steer this away, down to backward point again. She will get 1. Will they come back for 2? Yes, they are coming back for 2. She's very fit for her age. All right. The T20 Blaze that just finished. Cut away again by Fletcher. Down towards the boundary. Work for the field again. 4 more by Fletcher. And Fletcher moving up now. You remember I said that whether Claxton or Fletcher should come next, but I'll go with Claxton. But definitely not Fraser or Ramarak. You see that I was right. Fletcher should have batted ahead of Fraser. All right, so we are going through the highest run scorers in the T20 Blaze that just finished. Henry at 1. She's not in England. Injured. Campbell at 2. She's in England. Beaten outside the half stump. Casey Knight, Nerissa Crafton, not in England. Zayda James is there. Rachel Vincent, Rihanna Grimman is at 7. At 8, Qiana Joseph is there. 9, Brittany Cooper, and 10, Rashada Williams. So out of the top 10 batswomen in the regional T20 Blaze that finished before the team went to England, Bell put up order for a run-up. Is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the top 10 are in England. 4, right? So look at somebody like Mangro. I've scrolled down to 30 and I still don't see Mangro name. Driven outside the half stump, misses, and there is no run. Let me double check this because I don't understand this. So I'm going through the top 10 now. I'm going to tell you the top 10 because there was some graphics error there. The top 10. Soon get to it. Let's watch this final delivery from Bell. Then I go to it. Bell is on her way, bowls to Fletcher, and Fletcher looks to cut bottom edge to the keeper, and there is no run. 216 for 8 after 43. So these are the top 10 in order of number of runs scored. Chanel Henry, Qiana Joseph, Shermaine Campbell, Rihanna Grimman. Those are the top 4. 3 of them are in England. 1 is not there because of injury. But the next 6, Brittany Cooper, Hector, Shanisha Hector, who have called her name, Rashada Williams, Nerissa Crafton, Casey Knight. At number 10 is Zadia James. At 11, Shabika Gajnabi. James and Gajnabi is in England. Now I'm looking to see if I can find Mangru. I have scrolled through 20. I've scrolled through 30. Remind you that in that top 10 is Rashada Williams, who's a wicket keeper. So she's in the top 10. She's at number 7. I've scrolled through 40 unless 37. So Manny Mangru scored 22 runs. 22 runs in 6 matches. 22 runs. 5 innings, 6 matches. She scored 22 runs. And she's selected as a keeper to go to England because they can't play her as a batswoman with those numbers. So that's why when I said that she made 1, I'm not surprised. What a shot by Ashley Fletcher, Elaine. It was a short delivery and she stepped up on her toe and pulled it down toward and slapped it down towards the cover boundary. They'll come back for 2, but they'll check the boundary again. So she made 22. Highest score, 8. Strike rate, 41. Average, 5.5. 37. 32 runs from 5 innings. Well done, girl. Good stop. So I'm just showing you about how we reward players. In the top 10 is a keeper, Rashada Williams, 91 runs. 91 runs, Pulled away high in the air, down towards the field at deep mid-wicket, and she's out. So Fletcher goes looking to pull that one away, and she's out. But she's not in this team as a batswoman. She's more there as a bowler. Was it Fletcher or Alain who out? Looking to see it. That's Fletcher. That's Fletcher. So Fletcher goes. She made 11. Fletcher, over the last year to 2 years, Fletcher is our number 1 wicket taker. I think she has about 34, 35 wickets in the last 2 years or so. But I think now that it is time that Nia Latchman be given an extended run. I really think so. 219 for 9. So when you do that now, when one player made 91, and I'm not here saying that Rashada Williams is any big bat. I'm not saying since she got the hit in South Africa that have thrown her off, because remember that when she came onto the scene, she looked so good, and especially that 78 that she made against, who was it? It was the same South Africa, I think. And we are saying, yes, we'll find another good batswoman. But since she was knocking the head, what's the pace bowler from South Africa named that lick her down? Ever since that, she has not recaptured that form. But just looking at that and say, so here's one keeper who made 91. One keeper made 22. But you go with the keeper who made 22. You go with the keeper who can score at age. Why? I don't understand. So persons are looking on that and say, how do you make the West Indies team? How do you make it? You have to like somebody. Somebody has to like you. How do you make it? How do you make the West Indies team? Too many all-rounders, they need more specialist players, but they are not even all-rounders. Valny Golden, that's the thing I've been discussing. As Ramarat drives and misses. They are not even all-rounders. Not even all-rounders. Jano. So I told you about the batting. So let's look at the bowling, the wicket takers. At this one. The leading wicket takers. So the 3 leading wicket takers are not there. And to show you they're not following the cricket. And I have a good friend on a radio station in Jamaica, and when I hear he reported this, because the Cricket West Indies release said that Qiana Griman is an all-rounder. Nothing could be further from the truth. Qiana Griman's sister, Shanita Griman, is the one that bowl off spin. But Cricket West Indies don't know that. So in their statement of releasing, because they saw Griman that took 10 wickets, they thought that it was the same Qiana Griman. Because they're not watching the cricket, they don't know the cricket. So they put in Qiana Griman as an all-rounder. And media houses all over the Caribbean reporting her as an all-rounder. I have to call my friend at a radio station and say, don't do that. Shanita is this off-spinner, Qiana is a bowler. So don't follow the release from Cricket West Indies. Don't follow it. As Alain slapped this down to the boundary for 4 more, she moves up to 36. West Indies 123. And congratulations to Alain, because that's her highest score now in one-day international cricket. Well played, Alia Alain. Well played. So in the bowling, Steffi Sugrim, she took 10 wickets. Remember, these are 5 T20 matches, so 10 wickets is very good, very, very good going. Wide outside the half stump, 124. Naya Latchman, who you heard me talk about all the time, and that she should be in the team, and I'm exhausted about talking about Latchman. She also took 10 wickets. And Shanita Griman, the other sister from Qiana's sister, took 10 wickets. Those were the top 3 bowlers. None of them are in England. I understand that with Ramarak and the captain, you have 2 off-spinner already. But they went for a 3rd off-spinner in Ashmina Munisar. Right? And she's in England. But Shanita Griman, who got more wickets than Munisar, is not there. All right, fair enough. My issue is not with Munisar going instead of one of the off-spinners. My issue is that Naya Latchman should have gone to understudy Affle Fletcher. So instead of Munisar, Latchman should have gone. That's my view. So the 3 top, then you have a 4, you have Fletcher. 5, you have Keelia Elliott, Munisar, Vanessa Watt, Samora, I think she's the under 19 captain, I don't remember. Shamila Connell. All right. Just as I meet up on Shanisha Hector, I'm going to come back to her because I'm looking to see how far down Cherry and Fraser is, because I think she only get 3 wickets and I think Glasgow only get 1 or 3 too. So let me see. So Cherry and Fraser in 22nd position, 3 wickets. 3 wickets, you know. Glasgow, as I said, get 3 wickets. Right? So this is how I really wonder if these guys reason out these things, you know. But let's go look at Shanisha Hector. You hear I mentioned that I would have her in England. On the bowling chart, she was 10th. She took 6 wickets in 5 matches. Right? 6 wickets in 5 matches. Her economy was on a 4.31. She getting a wicket every 16 deliveries. Marcus, 6 wickets. 6 wickets in 5 matches. Shanisha Hector. You pick her head off Glasgow and Fraser. She bowled pace. That's why she bowled a local medium pace. Now, what's her name? Shanisha Hector. And the batting chart, Shanisha Hector is 6th. She came so 10th on the bowling chart with 6 wickets. 6th on the batting chart, scored 94 runs in her 5 innings. Well, that don't strike you. Ramarak played this back down the pitch. But let me tell you now, her strike rate at the T20 Blaze was 142. Only Chanel Henry strike higher than her. She was the 6th leading run scorer, the 10th leading wicket taker with 6 wickets. More than one person got 6 wickets, but you know they look at the KPI to determine who was ahead of her. So she got 6 wickets. Remember, the leading wicket taker got 10. She was 10th on the bowling chart, 6th on the batting chart, and she had the 2nd highest strike rate in the tournament. Why she wasn't around? Why isn't she in England? And those are the points that I'm making. The team lacks quality. But although the team lacks quality, pick your best players. Make the better decisions. Make the best decisions. And that in itself will lift the quality a little. That's all I'm saying, you know. When that's slapped away in the air by Ramarak, it going out towards the boundary. They're gone for one. Will the ball reach the boundary? No, pull back. These English. No, they are winning by over 200 runs and they're not giving up anything. That's professionalism. Our girls are just allowed to run in the boundary. So the point I'm always making, and this is what is causing the contention between me and Shane Diaz on why we are always going to have an issue. Because if you don't award performance, how are you going to motivate them? How are you going to motivate your girls? If some girls think that they are sure pick, and no matter what they do, they will still be selected in the squad. Oh no. Oh, then are you going to get those girls to perform? And how are you going to get those who have been performing year after year to continue to be motivated if they are not rewarded by their performances? Down the leg side, wide signal, one more to the total, 229 for 8. That is why you have to pick your best players. I don't think that these girls would have made much of a difference because the quality is poor. And I've said that a million times. But pick the best of the poor. Reward performance. Reward performance. You pick a girl who made 30 odd runs and 3 wickets. But yet still the girl who made 90 odd runs and took 6 wickets and have the 2nd highest strike rate in your tournament, you don't pick her. How is Hector feeling right now? What is going to motivate Hector to go to training today? To improve her game? What? Because no matter what she do, she can't get in the team. You know? We used to teach England how to bat. Now, they are teaching us how to keep showing poor performance, said Stephen Roach. Over the wicket, comes in bowls, bowl to Ali Alain, who played it down to mid-off, and there is no run. This is the 47th over. Considering West Indies hardly ever take more than 6 wickets, I think she's the least of the problem. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you have said that would have passed, but I don't know. They are just making these girls carry water and warm the bench, said Valerie. Valerie saying, I think she's the least of the problem. Who you are saying that you think is the least of the problem? She took wickets against Bangladesh in the series at home and against the teams in the qualifying in Pakistan. But that's ODI. But her economy is under 7, which is decent. Who are you talking about? You think Samara Ramrat deserve a go? Not yet. Not yet, Valerie. I think there are persons ahead of her. Ramarak? No, man, Ramarak. Valerie, you probably haven't listened to me when you say that about Ramarak, you give me the impression that you haven't listened to me for a while. I've been saying it now for over almost 9 months that Ramarak is the best off spinner in the world. Whipped away by Alia Lane down to the deep mid-wicket boundary for one more. She's on 40. Can she now pass the 49 that she made in T20, which is her highest score? I think that 49 was also not out, wasn't it? I think the 49 that she made was also not out. So I've been saying it, and persons are saying that. Persons are saying that, Mr. Brown, you may well be true what you're saying about Ramarak. That's what persons are saying to me. And I don't doubt you. But you need to stop saying it, because we are thinking that because you are saying it, that's why she's taking so long to get the ball to bowl. Yes. Person I said, no matter what you think, people are human beings, So stop saying it. Don't keep on saying that Ramarak is the best off spinner in the world. So I do not. It's all about the payday and who gets in. But Sheldon, the funny thing, Sheldon, one of the things why I love talk about the women game, I hardly get pushback when I talk about the women game. You know why? Most of those who are watching, or most of those who generally make a comment, they only push back about their country people. But when they don't know where the girls are from, they can't push back. They can't push back. So if I was saying something about a male player, and I say something about a male player that persons from that player country don't like, even if it is the truth, even if I say that a male player is averaging 17.9 in Test cricket, persons will come up with all sort of reason why that male player should still play. But now, when I'm talking about the female players, they don't know which country they're from, so they don't push back. They don't push back. So it's easier to talk about the female players. I don't get much pushback when I talk about the female players, because even when you talk the facts about the male players, person try to, you know what I mean. No one from my country is on the team, so no one from my country. Another 4 by Ali Alain. No one from my country is on the team, so I don't really bother. I'm just speaking the truth, said Valerie. True. Marissa should have remained coach, but she wasn't the coach at any time. She wasn't the coach. I think she was a manager or something, but I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I know Marissa Aguilera. She wasn't the coach, I think. She was probably a manager. So off the back foot go Ali Alain, and I'm really happy about this innings from Ali Alain, because a lot of times I used to say that Ali Alain is just below Chinel Henry, and I used to get pushback, but now she's showing she has been decent. She went off the ball for about 2-3 months, but this innings now, hopefully, and you see that she can bat. You look at Ali Alain and you see that she can bat. You look at Gajnabi and you see that Gajnabi can bat. You look at them and you see that they can bat. In all honesty, you have to respect Canberra because she has one of the highest average of 20, so she can bat. West Indies type. West Indies standard, she can bat. Averaging 20. She can bat, but some of the others just can't bat. Well, Yeah, I can use that word can't back because I remember that they used to use that word about a Barbadian all-rounder and a Jamaican batsman. So let me use so I can use it. Pitched up, driven at, misses, goes through to the keeper. 47.5 overs have been bowled. 236 for 9. Can we? 236 for 9. And this is I'm telling you, this is very frustrating to the English. We could easily have battled this 50 overs. Easily. Bowls to Alain, and Alain drives on the up down to mid-off, and there is no run. 48 overs have been completed. Can we achieve our task? You are right. She's coaching Trinidad now. She's managed the team after her retirement, but I think she could be considered as a coach. Fair enough. I have no opinion one way or the other whether she should be a coach or not, but I respect every opinion. I'm happy they're batting out and scoring, said Valerie. Me too. And I'm very happy for Alia Alain. Very happy for her. What an innings. 207. Well, it's 2 overs to go. Ramarak swings at that one. It peels off the outer portion and goes on to backward point. They go through for a single. Let's see the approach of Alia Alain here. Let's see if she wants to take it deep. Because she wants the 50. So she has to now show great cricket IQ and try to get to 50. Knowing that she have 11 deliveries, she just need to wait on that ball. Oh, she popped a slow one in the air and is out caught. Slow delivery. Well bowled, and she's out caught. Bell, well bowled. Well, it was a slow delivery, Patrick or Scott, and you know that's the nature of it. You could say yes, you could say no, but understand. Runs, let's go West Indies. So, all right. If I'm the coach, and this is my final comment because I have to go very quickly. If I'm the coach now, I'm taking these girls in a meeting later after dinner or so on and said, we made 237 today. For the next 2 matches, we are not going to make less than 237. That's our standard now. That's our standard. We got to 237 with Hayley Matthews making 48. So we scored almost 200 runs. 11. We have scored 189 runs with Hayley Matthews only making 48. So let it be that our target, your target, girls, is 189. Let it be. We can get it without playing any rush shots. Crafton and Alain never really playing any whole heap of rush shot. I think they play some good cricket shot. So that's the thing I'm emphasizing. I say, girls, our target now is 189. Whatever Matthews do, it's a bonus. But for the rest of these 2 matches and those to come in Ireland, the 10 of you should not score less than 189. And let us try and do that consistently. Win or lose, let's try and do that consistently. When we start doing that consistently enough, we try to improve that target to 200. And when we reach 200, we try to improve it now to 220. If Matthews crack 100, 300 and had. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong, but that would be that is one of the approach that I would take. Set a standard. And as I said, it is not for me right now with this team. It's not so much about run rate. Run rate is important. You have to score. You have to tick it over. But we did it today against a good England bowling attack so that we can do it consistently without have to be swinging from the hip. The players who got out are the players who were swinging from the hip. take the pressure off some players. All right? I have to go. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a wonderful day. It was a pleasure being here with you. I look forward to see you on Sunday. I have a 3 o'clock meeting. Take care. God bless. Take care of yourself and your